for somebody to take home.
Hey everyone, so welcome to another tutorial. So this one is a long awaited tutorial for the song I Am Not Here to Make Friends by Sam Smith. So let's get started. So for the muted bass sound in the song, I have used 4 basses and layered them together. For the bass I have used muted electric bass and it sounds like this. Yeah, it has got that attack. And then with that I have layered agile synth bass. It sounds like this. And with muted electrical bass. With that I have added deep techno bass. The notes are same for all the bass sounds, and then with that Liverpool bass. And all together the bass, muted bass, they sound like this. The metronome of the song is 115 and the song is in the key of A minor. So you can listen to the metronome here. Let's break down the rhythm for the bass here. The first bar that we have is the 5th bar. So on the 5th bar, on the and of 1 we have A3. On the second beat we have A3 and the and of second we have E3. On the third beat we have G3 and on the A of 3, 3E and A. On the A of third beat we have A3 and on the and of 4 we have E3. Again the same thing as in the previous bar, 5th bar, it repeats again. On the 7th bar, on the and of 1, A3. On second beat, A3. On the and of 2, E3. On the third beat, G3. On the A of 3 is A3. And then we have G3 as well as E3 on and A of 4. So 4E and A. And then the last bar is the 8th bar, in which on the and of 1 we have A3, on the second beat we have A3, and on the and of 2, on the and of second beat we have G3, on the third beat we have D4, and on the A of third beat we have A3, and on the and of 4 we have A3. So this is the breakdown of the rhythmic section, and you can listen to the bass section again. Let me play it. There is a chord pattern for which I have used a classic electric piano, and the chords which are coming here are A minor. Towards the end there is a G major chord. So for A minor the notes used are A, C, E, and the specific notes are A2, C3 and E3. And for the G major chord we have G2, B2 and D3. The A minor chord comes on the first beat of the first bar as well as on the and of the 4th beat, and then it comes again on the first beat of the next bar, and then on the and of 4 again we have a G major chord. So this is the pattern. And with the bass this sounds like. With this there is another bass apart from the muted bass for which I have used Liverpool bass. You can hear it. The same notes I have layered on another sound which is deep sub bass, and I have layered it with the Liverpool bass, and they both sound like. Let's break down the rhythm section for this one. So again, on the first bar we have A1 on the first beat and A1 on the R of 1, and then on the AND of 2 we have G1. On the third beat we have F1, and on the R of third beat 3E and R we have F1, and on the AND of 4 we have another note E1. For the sixth bar, the next bar which is there, we have D1 on the first beat, and on the R of first beat we have D1 again. On the AND of 2 we have C1. On the third beat we have D1. On the fourth beat we have C1, and on the AND of 4 we have D1. Coming to the next bar, the note on the first beat is F1 and the R of 1 F1 again. Then on the AND of 2 we have E1. On the third beat we have F1 and the R of third beat 3E and R we have F1, and on the AND of 4 we have D1. And on the last bar, which is the 8th bar, the first note that we have is E1 on the first beat, and on the R of the first beat we have E1 again. On the AND of 2 D1. On the third beat G1, and the R of third beat we have G1 again, and on the AND of 4 we have G1 again, and they sound like this. And with the other things, the bass I have put sidechain on this one to audio 1, which is right here. So basically this is sidechain to the kick of the song. Whenever the kick is coming, the sound of the bass will duck itself and then come later on, so that they won't clash together. The same compressor I have put in the deep sub bass as well. The test settings for the other basses is some EQ that I have done. This is the EQ I have done on the muted electric bass. This is the EQ that I have done on the agile synth bass and added a compressor with these settings. Deep techno FM bass does not have any adjustments. Liverpool bass lead has got a compressor with these settings, as you can see on the screen, and the stock plugins which are there already. For the kick I have used analog circuits kick here. The kick comes on the first and the third beat of every bar. So as you can see, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So the beat is coming on first and the third beat of the bar. With this we have after party hi-hat. Hi-hat is coming on every quarter note, that is 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. After this we have the snare. The snare is coming on the second and the fourth beat of every bar. I have used the Bluebird snare and I have layered it with analog circuit snare. So all of these, so the beat section sounds like this. And with other things, hope you might have got to learn something from this video. Do share it with your friends who are music producers, and also do subscribe, because there will be more new songs and more stuff which is coming on the way.